Hello, everybody. It's the Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about the Reach, formerly known as Do the Dead Sing. Stella Flanders, the oldest resident of Goat Island at 95 years old, is in her final stages of cancer. She hasn't told anyone that she's been sick because why should she? She figures it's her time to go, so there's no reason for treatment. Also, she's never crossed the Reach, a large body of water that separates the island from the mainland, in her entire life. She's never seen a reason to. But what better reason to now that she's knocking on death's door? Also, she's starting to see visions of people who have died on the island, including her dead husband Bill, who encourages her trek. She heads out in her warmest clothes and her son's long johns and hat. She heads across the frozen reach. Suddenly, there's a big snowstorm, and she fears she's lost. But then the dead come for her and help her through the storm, her soul crossing over. Her son finds her dead lying against a rock, his father's hat next to her. It may sound fucked, but it's actually one of Stephen King's most beautiful written, beautifully, it's what I'm supposed to say, most beautifully written stories ever written. Uh, Most beautiful stories ever written. Haha! Most beautifully written stories ever. Um, of course, thanks go to my cousin Natalie Titus for requesting the short story. Yeah, what a tremendous story. Yeah, heartbreakingly beautiful. It's the feeling that you get, like you think like, okay, is it gonna be horrific? Is this like gonna be scary? The dead are coming for her when they appear out of the misty snowstorm and everything. Like she can barely see anything, and they're like, this way, Stella, come on. And she's going towards them like they're not decaying flesh and like scary and like, oh my god. How they looked when they before they died. They're just like, hey, come on, yeah, let's go, come on, it's better over here. Um, and it's as like she's struggling, they all come over and they help her up and they walk with her. I think that's very very beautiful. It paints a different picture of what death could be. 95 is a good uh, age anyway, but man, bro, could you shut the fuck up? You always do this when I'm doing reviews. Is it because I'm talking too much? Christ, I'm trying to talk about a beautiful story here. You are very rude. I almost to fucking bite me. Rude. Anyway, beautiful story. It conjures up a very beautiful image. Very like, wow, that's great. Transcending this world to wherever the afterlife takes you, whether that be heaven or reincarnation or whatever you believe in. It's a beautiful sentiment, regardless. Stephen King is really good. I gave him some flack on the last couple of Stephen King reviews and bringing up because of the fact that I'm reading it, which isn't a horrible book, but oh my god, the subject matter puts it very low on my list of his books. I'm like, oh my god, it's effective, it's terrifying, it's really good. It's also horrible. I hate it. I can't stand it. It's so long. Oh my god. He wrote The Stand, which was his longest book ever. It toppled it by like 100 pages or something like that. And then he was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna re-release The Stand to be even longer," and that's the version that I read. So it's like, oh my god, like this. I haven't read a long book in a long time. So this is ah, rip my hair out. But I should finish it pretty quick. I got like 50 pages left, and I can do that tonight probably. I'm gonna, you know what? Matter of fact, it's not gonna be tonight. It's fine. It's not gonna be tonight. But you guys have a good one. I know that was kind of a reach that I took there. But yeah, you guys have a good one.